Hello, I have Mega Treat here. So this is the upped edition of Super Treat, which is itself an upped edition of Treat, I think. There's also a Trick. And I don't have a lot of experience with the Treat series. I think I've had a taste of Super Treat. It seems like it's their sweetest, biggest malt bill they have. I think of all their beers, this is 8.7, or all their IPAs, 8.7. I don't think I've had a stronger IPA from them. And they say a substantially larger malt bill and sweeter base beer. Yeah, I don't know what hops. I'm assuming it's American hops, but they don't say anything. They just say outstanding juicy hop beverage. And this was canned 23 days ago on February 9th. So I guess they put it out in time for Valentine's Day. It's got those little candy hearts on them. I think they brewed this a couple times before this batch. Has pretty good ratings. So let's jump into it. Ooh, very pale. Yeah, I'm excited to see if this is going to be the biggest, thickest, pillowiest treehouse beer of them all. But I'm a little worried it's going to be just crazy sweet, because I can't handle just really sweet hazy IPAs. I'm not really down with those as much. I want some bitterness. But they don't say anything about a lack of bitterness in the beer. So I'm assuming they use some boiled hops in there, unlike their Juice Project, where they use mostly dry hop. And looks pretty good. And I'm smelling candy already. Some nice dense bubbles in there. Popping out at a medium rate. It's not a masterpiece. This doesn't look like very green, but it's very well put together for sure. Yeah, it smells like orange and pineapple juice V8 Splash. Just citrus, tropical fruit cocktail. There's a little bit of their melony, banana-ish yeastiness in there. Rounding things out. But really sweet orange. Just all of those sweet fruits that you find in a lot of hazy IPAs, but just the candied sweet qualities of them. It's not like a unripe. Yeah, they say candied orange, candied mango, and a blend of tropical starburst flavors. Yep, basically it. Smells pretty darn good, but I'm not really getting much green dankness or anything. There's maybe a hint of spiciness. Oh, not a huge feel. Ooh, noticing some booze after the first sip. It is 8.7, but usually Treehouse, they can hide the booze in their beers really well. Yeah, this makes it seem even more like it's just a vodka, and it's a tiki drink. It tastes like a tiki drink, I guess, for the most part. Yeah, now I'm getting a little bit of booze on the nose. Hey, good flavors, and it's quite sweet. I guess that booziness kind of helps to balance it, honestly, but not a huge fan of it. This is the first beer I've had in a couple days, so I might be extra, sensitive to the alcohol from it. This would probably be maybe a little better after I had a couple IPAs already. It's really good, but I don't know, just once you get up to this strength for most IPAs, I like them less and less. I don't want to notice the booze in them. I don't want taxing qualities on the palate, That's the only thing that is putting me off, though, is probably the booziness. Really full, silky mouthfeel. That is pretty nice. There's a little bit of a brisk lip smacking finish to dry it out. There's some bitterness for sure. I'm getting a little bit of a grapefruit thing now, which is good. It's a really good beer. If you like some of the bigger double IPAs, go for this one. But it's not my favorite, and I know it's only like 0.3% higher than like King Julius and Very Good Green, but those ones I like more for sure. They're definitely hoppier. This one has a good amount of hops and some bitterness in it, but it's all about just sweet juiciness, sweet malt, tinged towards candy fruit with the hops. I'd probably give it like a 4.25 maybe. Yeah, I probably should have waited to have this or review this after a couple other beers, but usually I'm not as good at reviewing after a couple other beers. Yeah, I don't know if I would get it again if I had to, buy a bunch of it or get a case to get this or something. I don't know, maybe I'd get one can again if I could. Yeah, there's some grapefruit spiciness that's coming in to balance things out. But yeah, it's just a little bit too much booze for me. It's not like it's a huge nail polish off flavor thing, but just a little bit of that. Bye-bye.